Let me present to you the Cooperative's Management Report as of and for the 5-year period ending December 31, 2021. For the loans report, last 2017 and 2018, we have 9.03 billion and 7.72 billion pesos loan releases respectively. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, we have 9.84 billion pesos loan releases. However, brought by the effect of the pandemic, our loan releases abruptly decreased by 6.06 billion pesos, resulting to a loan release of only 3.78 billion pesos. Since the pandemic, the cooperative is slowly recovering by having an increase of loan releases to 4.38 billion pesos for the year 2021. For the cooperative's Tier 1 and Tier 2 share capital for 2017, we have 2.10 billion pesos. For 2018, we have 2.21 billion, while for 2019, we have 2.34 billion. In 2020, it increased to 2.36 billion. However, in 2021, it decreased by 170 million, resulting of having a share capital of 2.19 billion pesos. For the cooperative's asset, for 2017, we have 11.71 billion pesos. For 2018, we have 11.76 billion pesos. For 2019, we have 12.85 billion pesos. For 2020, we have 15.03 billion pesos. Lastly, for 2021, we have 12.37 billion pesos. For the cooperative statement of operations for the period ended December 31, 2021 and 2020. For operating income, for credit operations, we have 1.38 billion pesos for 2021, while in 2020, we have 1.16 billion pesos. For investments and deposits, we have 48.79 million for 2021, while in 2020, we have 15.57 million pesos. For rental and other income, we have 15.44 million pesos for 2021, while in 2020, we have 14.64 million pesos. Our total operating income, we have 1.45 billion pesos for 2021, while 1.19 billion pesos for 2020. For our operating expenses, for our finance costs, which includes deposit liabilities and loans payable, for 2021, we have 271.68 million. For 2020, we have 237.85 million pesos. For direct operating costs, we have 106.09 million pesos for 2021, while in 2020, we have 111.86 million pesos. For the other operating costs, we have 353.25 million pesos for 2021, while in 2020, we have 274.26 million pesos. Our total operating expenses for 2021, we have 731.02 million pesos, while in 2020, we have 623.97 million pesos. For our summary of the statement of operations, our total operating income, we have 1.45 billion pesos for 2021, while in 2020, we have 1.19 billion pesos. Our total operating expenses, we have 731.02 million pesos for 2021, while we have 623.97 million pesos for 2020. For our net income before income tax for 2021, we have 714.99 million pesos, while in 2020, we have 562.61 million pesos. Our income tax expense for 2021, we have 1.14 million pesos, while in 2020, we have 1.12 million pesos. For the cooperative's net income after income tax for 2021, we have 713.85 million pesos, while we have 561.49 million pesos for 2020. For the cooperative's statement of financial position as of December 31, 2021 and 2020. For assets, our cash and cash equivalents, we have 2.39 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 2.83 billion pesos for 2020. For our loans and other receivables, we have 7.81 billion pesos for 2021, while in 2020, we have 8.61 billion pesos. For our other assets, we have 2.17 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 3.58 billion pesos for 2020. For the cooperative's total assets, we have 12.37 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 15.03 billion pesos for 2020. For the cooperative's liabilities, our deposit liabilities, we have 1.91 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 2.04 billion pesos for 2020. Our loans payable, we have 3.97 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 7 billion pesos for 2020. For other liabilities, we have 422.16 million pesos for 2021, while we have 677.85 million pesos for 2020. The total liabilities, we have 6.30 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 9.72 billion pesos for 2020. For the cooperative's equity and fund balance, for share capital, we have 2.19 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 2.36 billion pesos for 2020. For the statutory and special funds, we have 2.92 billion pesos for 2021, while we have 2.71 billion pesos for 2020. For revaluation surplus, we have 243.55 million pesos for both 2021 and 2020. Our total equity and fund balance for 2021, we have 5.35 billion pesos, while we have 5.31 billion pesos for 2020. As we include the net income of our cooperatives for 2021 amounting to 713.85 million pesos, our total liabilities, equity, and fund balance for 2021, we have 12.37 billion pesos, while in 2020, we have 15.03 billion pesos. That's it for the cooperative's management and financial report.